The ocean is crashing outside the windows, and the air is so thick you could cut it with a butter. Steffi is standing there, probably exhausted from literally carrying the weight of this entire marriage on her back for years. And Finn is just staring at her. But it's not his normal sweet puppy dog Finn look. It's this cold, detached, resolute stare. Honestly, it gave me chills. I was yelling at my screen like, "Steffi, run. He's lost his mind. Get out of there." He looks her dead in the eye, and the energy in the room completely shifts. You can feel that something terrible is about to happen. He actually looks her right in the eye and tells her that he cannot continue this marriage. "I can't breathe. I'm dead." He actually said the words. After everything. After she literally just forgave him for the whole Monaco mess, which is insane, by the way. Remember when he hid the fact that Sheila was on their flight and she ran away? And then he came crawling back to the cliff house begging for her forgiveness? I forgot to mention earlier, but he literally groveled for her forgiveness like 2 seconds ago in soap. And now he is breaking up with her? The audacity. The absolute unmitigated audacity. Not okay. I'm done. I'm so done with this man. Wait, it gets worse. Because then he starts giving this absolutely wild, twisted speech to justify what he's doing. He tells her that he loves her. Sure, he throws that in there like a consolation prize. But then he says that his desire to be understood and to love his birth mother is this deep, biological instinct that he simply cannot deny anymore. His birth mother. The woman who literally shot them both in a dirty dark alley and left them to bleed out on top of some garbage bed. I'm sorry, am I taking crazy pills here? Why would he do that? He's acting like Sheila is just some misunderstood quirky PTA mom who maybe baked a bad batch of cookies for the school bake sale. Not a literal psychopath who has terrorized the Forrester family for decades. Then he has the nerve, the absolute nerve to accuse Steffi of using fear to control his emotion. I literally choked on my drink. I was like, excuse me? Steffi isn't using fear to control you, Finn. She is using fact because your mother is a dangerous criminal. He actually stood there and told his traumatized wife that she has turned him into a traitor to his own blood. A traitor to his blood. I can't even. He needs to get it together, I swear. If I were Steffi, I would have slapped him into next week. How dare he twist her trauma and her desperate need to keep her children safe into some kind of toxic manipulation tactic. She is trying to keep you alive, you absolute fool. And then, oh my god, the visual of this is going to haunt me. He takes off the ring, the wedding ring, the ring that Steffi put back on his finger after he literally came back from the dead. He just slowly slides it off his finger and puts it down. I was like, are you serious right now? Sorry. Typing so fast my hands are shaking. My heart actually broke for Steffi in that exact second. You could see her whole world just shattering in her. It was so dramatic. He tells her with a straight face that he would rather live with the constant endless criticism of the Forrester family than turn his back on the woman who gave him life. He is choosing Sheila. He is actually choosing Sheila over his wife and his family. Steffi is just standing there, completely stunned. She is on flying, just absolutely paralyzed with shock. You can see the exact moment the realization hits. She realizes right then and there that her love, her fierce, protective, all-consuming love that literally defied death is never ever going to be enough to fill this giant gaping maternal void inside of him. It's honestly tragic. Like she has fought so hard for this man. She grieved him when she thought he was dead. She wore black. She cried on the floor. And he's throwing it all away for a woman who tried to murder. It's sick. It's actually sick. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, during this whole entire conversation, guess who was lurking right outside? I forgot to mention earlier, but this is the most unhinged part of the whole scene. Sheila. I'm literally deceased. She is standing right there behind the door, listening to every single word of this break, and she is smiling. You guys, she is smiling the sick, twisted, victorious, evil smile. I wanted to throw my shoe at the TV screen. She looks so smug, like a cat who just ate the canary and then inherited the canary's entire trust. She's just soaking it all in, reveling in the destruction of her son's marriage. Let's circle back to Finn's speech because I'm still not over it and my blood pressure is through the roof. Okay, where was I? Right. So Finn starts whining about how Steffi's extreme ban on Sheila has pushed him into a corner. He actually uses the word extreme, as if banning your attempted murderer from your living room is an extreme boundary. He says he feels like a prisoner in his own family. A prisoner? In a gorgeous multi-million-dollar Malibu cliff house with a beautiful, successful CEO wife and amazing kids? Oh, the absolute horror. Poor pressed John Finnegan. I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now. They might permanently get stuck in the back of my head. He goes on to explain that he just wants the freedom to visit his mom without having to sneak around or feel guilty all the time. Newsflash, buddy. You feel guilty because you know deep down in your soul that it is wrong. You feel guilty because every time you look at your wife, you should be seeing the bullet hole your mother put in her chest. But no, Finn actually says out loud that he believes Sheila has changed. He thinks she is a new woman. Mark my words, I'm calling it right now. This is going to end bad. I mean catastrophically bad. Sheila hasn't changed. She is literally standing behind your door eavesdropping like a comic book supervillain. How is he this incredibly blind? Honestly, don't even get me started on Finn's gullibility. It's like his brain turns to absolute mush whenever Sheila sheds a single crocodile tear. He just completely forgets all the trauma she caused. Steffy has severe PTSD. She was terrified to even leave her house for months, and he just wants to invite the monster in for tea and crumpets and family movie night. It's wild. It's actually insane. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, the point is his logic is so deeply flawed that it makes me want to scream into a pillow. He is completely invalidating his wife's lived reality just to satisfy this weird obsessive mommy issue he has going. Steffy looks like she's going to physically collapse. The betrayal is just so deep, it cuts right to the bone. It's one thing to have your husband cheat on you, which by the way, is a whole other layer of crazy because we all know Steffy is secretly hiding that massive sizzling mistake she made with Carter in the CEO office when she thought her marriage was over after Monaco. But that's a whole other mess that I can't even get into right now because my brain is too full of this Sheila now. But this is honestly worse than cheating. He is choosing her abuser over her. He's looking at the woman who tried to end her life and he's saying, I pick her. I can't even imagine the psychological damage that is doing to Steffy right now. Meanwhile, Sheila is out there in the hallway plotting her next evil move. You just know her brain is spinning a million miles an hour. She's probably already measuring the drapes in the cliff house and picking out new throw pillows. She's preparing to completely monopolize Finn and Little Hayes. That is her ultimate goal. It always has been. She wants to be the grand matriarch. She wants to completely erase Steffy from the picture, wipe her off the map entirely. And Finn is just handing her the keys to the castle. He's doing all the dirty work for her, so she doesn't even have to lift a finger. Finn concludes his insane, delusional monologue by saying that the only way he can truly be a dutiful son to his guilty birth mother is by getting a divorce. He actually uses the word divorce. It's so final. It's so cold. There's no coming back from. He has drawn his line in the sand, and he is standing firmly on Sheila's side of the absolute audacity of this man to frame himself as the victim here. As this tragic martyr who is just trying to be a good son while he completely destroys the family he built with Steffy. I am so disgusted. At this point, I'm literally yelling at my screen, Ridge is going to literally end you, Finn. Can you even imagine Ridge Forrester's reaction when he finds out about this? He is going to go absolutely feral. He already hates Finn for the Monaco flight disaster, but this is going to start World War III in Los Angeles. Ridge is going to march over to that hospital and throw Finn through a window. I am so emotionally invested in these people like they are my real-life friends. And I am just so stressed out about the fallout. The Forrester family is going to close ranks, and Finn is going to be public enemy number one. Think about Steffy's headspace right now. She must be spinning. She just had that crazy, drunken, regret-filled night with Carter because she thought her marriage was already over. Then Finn came back and begged for her, so she took him back and felt all this immense guilt. And now he's dumping her anyway? She must feel like she is completely losing her mind. She tried so hard to hold it all together, to protect her kids, to keep the darkness out. And the darkness just walked right in through the front door wearing her husband's face. And all because of Sheila. It always comes back to Sheila.